getting pretty cold out. I'm wearing my jacket and got my Goblin here. You could tell the leaves are changing, but again, only one out in the field, so we'll get some flights in today. And hopefully, I don't freeze my thumbs off because I actually did bring a winter hat, and hold on, I brought some gloves. Yes, they're nice and colorful. Not mine, they're my wife's. So, not allowed to make fun of me. But anywho, I'm gonna put you guys on the tripod here. And supposedly, there's like this lady that came by, and so there was supposed to be a what's it called? A flying club meeting today, and yeah, no one's here, so I'm the only one here. But anyways, I gotta power up my radio, get this helicopter all set up. Actually, first time, let's see, top chat, live chats. Oh, let's see if I could do that. I just set up a way to maybe see the live chat on the screen because usually I don't see it. Anyways, alright, got my Spectrum IX12. This thing takes forever to turn on, so I'm going to start turning that on first. I did charge it before I got here. So while that's booting up, always got to have your self checker to check your batteries after each flight. I try to fly my batteries in a way where they're pretty much at a storage level, so that way I don't have to charge them up again by the time I get home. But I don't really know how long I'm going to be here. I think it's about 54, 55 degrees outside. Hold on, let me see if I get a better view. And if the tripod tips over, apologies ahead of time. There we go. Alright. I might consider putting on my winter hat. Hopefully it doesn't get too bad, but it is windy. I don't know if you guys can see. There's that flag. It's pretty windy. Hopefully I survive. Alright. Keep forgetting I gotta take off the canopy. Alright. So, batteries are locked in. I'll plug in one side first, guys, so I gotta make sure that I'm the correct model, which I am. Trying to remind myself how. Oh, let's see. OMG, hi, video looks great. Awesome, thank you. This is round 3. I came prepared last time. I did not have a jacket and I froze my butt off. I don't know why, but it still doesn't keep the comments on screen. Hide all messages are visible. Top chat. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I have to constantly. How about now? Yeah, I mean, I have to like touch the screen to be able to see them pop up. I don't know. I clearly suck at going live. Oh, I just hit another. I hit the setting where it says top chat. All right. Well, oh nope, they're kind of whatever. If I miss your message, my bad. try to get you guys in the right spot here. The sun's like right there. We don't want that. So let's see if that works. Top fan. Yeah, I still don't know why I can't. Yeah, I don't know. How's the weather? It's 54 out here. It's kind of chilly. There might be actually. I'm gonna put the tripod like right in front of the. There's like this airplane table. I'm putting it right behind because it's getting windy, and if it knocks over, that would suck. Then you guys are just gonna be watching the sky, all tipped over. All right. So round one. Hopefully I don't freeze my thumbs off. Like a typical influencer, but oh no, we have 2 cars out here. Maybe they are gonna have a meeting. I have no idea, but can you guys see? All right, should be good. Might be initializing it incorrectly. Let's see. It's doing these weird super cut. Yeah. Haha. Look at that. Hello, everybody. Hello. I'm just horrible trying to get my helicopter started. I don't know. There's like a special way to initialize it because of the new flybarless system. Huh. Is Will still on here? Let's see. No. Tierney, did you turn it off again? He's famous. You guys are ridiculous. For some reason, I don't think Will is on. I don't know how to. I don't want to leave the live stream. It's doing something really weird that I'm not used to. Give me a minute. There's some technical difficulties. Okay, I think I got it. There's like a specific pattern that these switches have to be flipped before it initializes and it spins. I think I got it now, so now we could actually fly. Okay, much better that time. Much better. So pretty much the swash plate was moving up and down, up and down, up and down, because I was supposed to be left switch back, then right switch, and then sometimes I had one switch, whatever. I was doing it completely incorrectly. Let's see. Oh, so there's an arrow here. Thank you. Did you turn off? Okay, yeah, it is windy. You guys can probably hear that, but it is very windy out here. Oh my gosh. And I also realized I had a bunch of stuff in my pocket that would bother me. Yes. Tune if you're amateur hour. Yes, I'm very amateur. I've been, by the way, doing a horrible job practicing. So any new skills are like out the window. I feel so bad, but maybe next year I could sim it up a little bit more. All right, but now, by the way, we do have like a visitor. I don't know if you can see him, but he's like right there. He's been watching me fly. And no, I'm not gonna go over there and introduce myself, but anyways, time to swap out batteries and unplug. But by the way, I cannot feel the wind like whatsoever. It's extremely solid, very windy and cold. Like my hands are starting to turn red. Actually, this is probably the perfect time to wear my wife's gloves and warm up before my next flight. Check these out. You got a fan club? Yeah. Look at that. Don't I look so pretty with these blue-ish? I don't know. What color is this, you guys think? You don't know? Anyways. All right. Oh, by the way, Will, if you're still on, check this out. I'm going to use the button. Oh, I reset the timer. Now you can't yell at me. If you guys want information on that, I held the screen to reset my timer, and I got yelled at by Will because he customized my radio to be able to hit that button to reset my timer. And the last couple videos, I did not do that, and I got yelled at. So I did it this time. Actually, this is like this is one of my bigger. Oh, this is one of my bigger battery packs. I could have flown for a lot more. Look at that. 3.87. I could have flown for like another minute and a half. Alright. I do like the glove idea. My hands are pretty much starting to warm up a lot faster. Alright, battery's locked in. Here, we'll do a close-up shot for you guys. There we go. Actually, I'm probably giving you guys such a massive headache. Alright, we're gonna plug this side first. There we go. Then we're gonna plug this next side. And then you'll see the swivel of the swash plate. Make sure that everything is where it's supposed to be. Switches up. Alright, now I can plug in. You guys hear that fan? Yeah. Alright, it's set. I still have not gotten any response if anybody wants me to 3D print and design these. I haven't started it yet, but there's like 3D printed canopy mounts. Man, it's windy. Holy smokes. But if you want it, let me know. All right. be set. So pretty much I try to tuck my cables in, and that's pretty much the most annoying part, the way I have it set up. Like I have to tuck these cables in, otherwise the canopy will have a tough time coming out or latched on. But I always pull the front, oh, you guys can't even see it, the front and back right here to make sure that the battery is locked in, and it is. Time to take off my very pretty gloves off and leave them in my battery box. And round 2 of flying. Hold on. Alright, so let's put you guys right here. There we go. Man, it is, I don't know, 10 miles an hour, 15 miles an hour wind. Let's see if I could. Boom. No. I'm still trying to. Oh, yes, you're welcome. Well, I figured you'd be so proud of me using that button of yours that you have programmed for me. I try to make you proud. Clearly, you're a better engineer than I am, so I try to make you proud. Okay. All right. Now, hopefully, I could flip the switches the proper way so that we don't have a mistake. And if I'm flying outside of the window, I can't control it. I don't have a cameraman. You're stuck on a tripod. But I'm getting a little warm, which is shocking. Oh, it's a lot sunnier out. All right, round 2. was, the wind was really getting to me that time. I almost freaked out a couple times, but I don't know if you guys saw, it's probably really small, but there was a leaf that actually fell on the blades and it like split in half. That was kind of cool. Alright, let's see. So talented, yes, not even close. Where's the IX-12 here? This is here. I know that I'm pretty late on these chats, but this is the IX-12. Check it out, Will. Check it out. Check it out. Oh, I reset it. Just for you, Will. Just for you. I gotta make sure that you're, mentioned in this video. By the way, my audience back over there, he kind of left. My flying must have been way too boring. But anyways, I'm gonna put you guys back here, and that's a horrible shot. There we go. Gotta put on the gloves to keep me warm. It actually helps. Like, I warm up just enough right before flight, and by the time I'm finished with my flight, I'm cold again. But yeah, there are certain maneuvers that are getting harder and harder to, oh, we got another spectator coming. I think that the club was supposed to have a meeting today, and I think they all came by like one by one, and they're all leaving. I try to fly with my old batteries first. Let's see. There you go. Alright, so this battery is at 3.81, so not horrible, but it's low. Is low, but if I forget to charge them, they're at storage. Charges 10 flights, so it would charge 10 sets of my battery packs, pretty much charging 20 6S 5000 milliamps. But to be honest with you, with how cold it is, I don't think I'd want to stay here more than 5 flights, and this is like flight number 3, and yeah, I'm questioning it. But thankfully the sun is out and about, like there's no clouds covering it. By the way, thank you, Mom, second Mom, for the clapping. Okay, I think we're set. I think we're set. Actually, I still got to put out on the canopy. Okay. Canopy time. I might have to figure out a better way to organize my wires. They're so obnoxious. Alright. Oh. See, that's why you always check. You want to pull and tug on the canopy, make sure it's on. Otherwise, I've had it at one point where the canopy wanted to come off, and thankfully I caught it before it actually happened. Okay, so we're definitely not going to fly with these gloves on. Dedication to my amazing wife letting me borrow these without even asking. Bag in the box. I'm shocked. I seriously thought I was gonna need my winter hat, but so far I am good with just a cap on. Alright, that's good. So, do you guys have any questions so far? Probably not. Okay. Alright, so this is going to be round 3 of flying my Hill Goblin. And make sure that every time you're done, well, most people go through flying these helicopters without having to check their screws, but I've been so paranoid with this brand new machine. Well, I've crashed if I would have came out. Yeah, it is, Ben, it is so freaking windy. My 3D printed goose guy would be screaming and yelling at me. It would not like it at all. But yeah, I'm a very paranoid human, so I do my best to make sure that I check all the screws, because mechanical error is absolutely the worst for a helicopter of this size. Okay. And by the way, I messed up the... I don't know if you guys could... Pro moves. Yeah, I wish I was a pro, but I could pretend to look like a pro on camera, but that's as good as it's gonna get. By the way, I'm kind of enjoying just having a live and just flying, even though I'm like just your average Joe pilot, but it's been so nice to just hang out with you guys out here. And the best part of it all is literally there's nobody here. So I don't have to look like a absolute loser with this camera recording and my tripod. But I'm sure people have been wondering why the heck I have a tripod and a phone attached to it, but whatever. Okay, so this will be round 3. The sleeves of this coat is so loose, and you don't really want to get anything in the way of your hands. It's like every small thing. I had stuff in my pockets like right here, and when I was putting my radio, it was just bugging me. So I try to make sure everything is perfect. But okay, so this, it's picking up. This is gonna suck. Anyways, this is round 3. I was just thinking, how cool would it be? I'm not gonna do this, by the way. If I actually strapped my phone on that helicopter and just flew it way out there. That would be awesome, but that's why DJI drones are there for. But anyways, random thought. Okay. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't bad. I'm freezing. Actually, I'm shocked my hands aren't as red as I would expect them to be. But so far, so good. I got 2 more batteries left, guys. Just 2 more batteries. Did I miss out on any fun chats? Probably not. Yeah, no, that's okay. That's okay. I'm not that interesting anyway. But for the people that are here, guys got special exclusive, things that are coming up that I'll be sharing with you guys. So Tierney and I recorded a bunch of video footage for my electric motorcycle, so that video will be coming up soon. I will also, actually I should be multitasking while I'm doing this. Here. I pretty much created a video on how to do Tesla performance brakes. There will be some minute errors in that video, and I will happily admit them because there was a portion in that manual that I did not. Oh, that was all wind, guys. That was all wind. Dang. That's how windy it is. Oh, it's picking up. It is so picking up. All right. See? Do you see that? That's. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I pretty much. You guys almost tipped over hardcore. So now you guys are gonna just be butted up against the table. Can I see? You are interesting. Yes, I'm fully aware that I'm a very interesting human. Anyways, so I did a video that I'm working on. Gloves. Tierney's gloves. So I did a video on my brakes. There was a part in that video where I didn't follow the manual, so I will look like a complete, what's a nice idiot. That's probably the nicest way to put it in that video. But I will let you know not to do what I did so that you guys are aware to not make the mistake that I did. So that video will be coming up soon. And then I will be range testing my motorcycle. All right, so this, not that it matters, but this is a 3.85. So right at storage if I, like I said, don't want to touch these batteries when it comes to charging. They're pretty much set and ready to go. All right. Oh, and I gotta keep making fun of Will because Will, yelled at me. So I'm gonna just try to prove a point. Ready? So here's the timer. I don't know if you guys can see it, but here's the button. I'm gonna use it so that Will can see it. And it reset, so I can't be yelled at Will. And then let's see where these batteries are at. Yeah, so they're roughly at like. I should probably balance these. 4.18, 98%, 99. Yeah, they definitely need some balancing. But I do balance them when I charge them. So, what was I saying? So I will have 2 videos coming up soon. One of my brakes for the Tesla that it's going to be a very quick, short video. Mostly to kind of have a quick manual to be able to know how to do your cleaning and maintenance on a Tesla Model 3. So that will be coming out soon. And then this will be a little bit longer because I need to get more footage. I just started on this video. Hold on. Make sure all your switches are in place. All right, we're good. And then the video of me range testing my motorcycle. Check it out. Can you see it? Yeah. You hear the beeps? All right, now you're pretty much set and ready to go. I think actually, I keep forgetting I got to show the canopy. But anyway, so range testing my electric motorcycle. That video footage is being currently worked on. I am nowhere close to getting that done, but the goal is to have all that ready and complete before winter. I am not liking this wind. Like, I think it's up to like 20 miles an hour at this point. I mean, it is nuts. Do you guys see that? I know, with my gloves. I got pretty gloves. Alright, look at that. Just straight up. Look at the trees. I don't know if you guys could see that. It's focusing on my face. Anyways, these trees are... We'll get close. Not that it matters. Look at these leaves. Yeah. I'm not gonna like flying in this wind. But, you know, I got 2 more batteries left. And I probably shouldn't have left my helicopter unattended. But no one's here, so I'm good. You could yell at me later. It's not a big deal. Alright. Alright. So now, this is gonna be round 4. Safety first. Yes, I know. I just, you know, safety. You just throw it out the window. Totally kidding. Safety first. Okay. My gloves off. Boop. All right. All right. Round 4. And by the way, I feel bad because I have. So this is a battery brand. You guys might not see it, but might as well mention it. Liperior batteries, 6S5000s. I'm using these in series. So far, no complaints about these batteries. Go buy them. Not a sponsored video. I don't get anything for this. Just figured I'd mention it. Alright, now we can go fly. You know the worst part is when I do these live videos and I have to go to the bathroom and I have to hold it. Those are the worst. But I'm good right now. I made sure I didn't drink too many liquids before this. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of scary. It's very windy. And I made sure this time to come out during the time where it doesn't get like stupendously dark. Oh my gosh, this wind is ridiculous. Well, doing it for you guys. Ill Goblin, by the way. Okay, so we're ready. We're ready, Freddy. it's seriously getting to that point where, like, when the sun is hitting the clouds, the helicopter is like super, it becomes like dark and shaded, and you start to lose orientation. Well, pro pilots don't lose orientation, neither do I, but there are times where your like mind plays tricks on you, and yeah, that's not fun. Let's see. But yeah, it's good. It's just cold. It's just cold. But we got one more set of battery left, and then we should be good. Yeah, it's pretty chilly. It's like, let's see, 52 is what it says. That's the temperature. I'm kind of curious if I could get wind for you guys. 12 miles an hour. So I was close. We're on 15-ish, but it's kind of died down right now. But now, to set up the last battery. I'm shocked. I really thought I was going to use my winter hat, but my ears have become numb at this point. It looks like the belt tension for the tail is starting to loosen up. I might have to tighten it. You're supposed to hit like that 0 mark. Actually, I don't know if you guys... let's see. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see it, but right here, there's like marks here that's supposed to be 0. I have no idea if I'm even showing you guys anything. Because like that angle I was literally looking right at the sun when I was trying to point that camera where it was supposed to be. But anywho, so I might have to tighten that up, but I'll have time in the winter to do it. Alright, of course the wind starts to pick back up again. Alright, as mentioned before, Superior batteries. Alright, but might as well take the time to see where we're at with voltage. I'm not flying too hard, but 3.8 to keep it in one piece. Trust me, that is like my goal every flight. That's why I told you guys before that all I want to do is check every screw for every flight I do. So I'm a very paranoid human at this point, because keeping these machines in the air after a bad incident, it's not fun. And it looks like that tripod's about to tip over, but all that wobbling isn't me, it's the wind. I might just let it fall and see if it actually falls. I might not want to, but I'm going to try to. We'll see what happens. Alright, last battery. See my winter hat? You know what? Oh, I'm doing all this without the dedication of putting on my wife's amazing blue gloves. Okay. I gotta warm up before my last flight. I don't know if I just like completely blanked. I'm thinking this is a new battery. Yeah, this is a new battery. All right, put this here. Look at this. This is oh. It's my box that I put all my batteries in. See? Boom. My father-in-law got this for me, and it's been perfect. usually put my tools in here if I need it. But I think I should be good. You know what? Maybe for my last flight, I'll put on my winter hat. Oh my gosh, guys. I am so warm right now. I should have done this earlier. Now my ears are super nice. Yes, thank you. Scrub the launch. Why are we scrubbing the launch? Anyways, look how nicely, oh, you guys can't see look how nicely all those batteries fit. So I might as well introduce you guys to a new channel. It's not mine, but since we're talking about him, since he gave me this nice fancy box for my batteries, my father-in-law is a woodworker. He absolutely loves woodworking. So if you guys are interested in woodworking, his channel name, he says you're welcome. His channel name is Tom's Sawdust Studio. He has been working on some videos. He's very new into the YouTube business. You know, he's going to be a professional eventually, maybe better than me. So if you guys want to check that channel out and you're interested in woodworking and all the creative, projects, we actually have one coming up that I haven't mentioned to you guys yet. I might hold on to that project secret for now. It's not that big of a deal, but we're going to be working together on a woodworking project that I'll post here and on his channel. So it'll be a little different. So if you guys like woodworking, I would go to wow, I'm messing this up, Mark. Tom's Sawdust Studio to subscribe. Go subscribe to his channel. He needs more subscribers. He needs more love. All right. Look at this button. Awesome. Perfect. Guys, it is getting chilly. And now the sun is getting, there's cloud coverage now, so, all right. I swear if this phone falls. Okay. All right, we're gonna put on the last battery. I don't know what happened. It shouldn't have gone all the way through. Yeah, the clip was pushed in, so it wasn't allowing the pin to lock. We're set now. Okay. So this is the last flight. He can't wait. Yes, that project will be a lot of fun. Tom's Sawdust Studio for any of you guys that want to look into woodworking. Okay, so we gotta plug her in. Gotta plug in the helicopter. Okay. I usually do this side first because it's a pain in the butt. You know what? Since this is the last battery, I might as well show you guys. So plug it in this side right here. And then I want to move to this side. And we're gonna actually, switches are good. All right, we're check the swatch plate. All right, I think we're good. I think we're good so far. It really is getting cold, not gonna lie. I've probably been complaining about this the most, but I'm very happy I'm able to put some flights in before the season's done. But believe it or not, some of these guys at this field fly throughout winter completely. Yeah, I can't do that. No way. And with my luck, the wind is actually starting to pick up, so like, you're welcome. It's gonna be a more challenging flight. comfy canopy sitting on. Cables are nicely tucked in. Everything's good to go. We gotta set up the camera. See, this is the corner that you guys are, like, the tripod's literally just right here so that you guys don't tip over, because if you guys tipped over, then who would want to watch this? Actually, not many people are watching this anyway, so I'm not even that interesting, but it's okay. It is okay. Haha. All right. Maybe I tip it up a little bit. Should be good. It's like weirdly. You know what? Whatever. This is good. Good enough. Right? All right. I don't even want. I'm like so. All right. Time to take these off for my last flights. Ha 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 ha. All right. All right, last flight of the day. By the way, the sunset's supposed to be in like 2 hours. If you guys haven't noticed yet, but the time change has happened, so we got like an extra hour. So time fell back. Yeah, fall back. Yeah, my father-in-law thought he was funny, and he said fall forward, spring back. That wasn't funny. I'm sure he's laughing right now. All right, let's see. Any interesting comments? No. Okay. Okay. So, last flight of the day. We gotta make sure it's all good. We don't want to come home crying, because I will cry. By the way, this hat is awesome. Actually, I might have it. Put the hoodie on. Now it's all nicely tucked in. Hey, hey, hey. I look like an Eskimo. Maybe next time I'll bring a scarf. Alright. Oh. The table saved you guys. I was about to tip over. Alright. Alright, we're set. We're ready to go. We're going to do our last flight for the day. And I could sit in my nice, cozy, warm car after this. But you know, I'm too cheap for that, so I probably won't turn on the heat. Okay, last flight. I promise. We're going. We're going. My ill Goblin raw. Ugh. thankfully, we did not have to scrub the launch at all. Yeah, my thumbs are starting to be a little, they're getting to that fairly numb state. Not all the way there, but it was getting close. Did I miss anything? Nope. All right. Whoo-wee! That was fun. I'm glad I came out. But now to take out the battery. Last time, guys. Absolutely last time. So maybe we could do a fun video on how to put this thing away. All right. Gotta take off the canopy. Put it off to the side. Unplug both batteries on either side. Take the battery out. You can leave it in, or you can take it out. I'm taking mine out. And actually, let's double check what voltage we're at here. 3.81. Not too bad. Yeah, these batteries definitely need some balancing. They're like 0.01 10,000ths of a volt off, which it's really probably not that big of a deal, but you know. Oh, now the sun comes out. All right, I'm gonna put this in my battery box. I'm gonna swap hats. Just because this one's going to stay in my car. Not that it matters to you guys at all. Alright. That's... Oh. It actually happened! It was so windy that it knocked my phone down. I told you. That was hilarious. I saw like this shadow just whoosh, and the phone just dropped. Yeah, that was I looked up. I'm like, where the hell is the phone? Oh, it's on the ground. You guys were looking at grass. That must have been a pretty sight. Oh, watch. Oh, yeah, that was wind again, by the way. Jeez. All right. We'll do like a above shot. That shot still sucks. There you go. We'll do this. There's some like protection. All right, I'm gonna turn off the radio. Oh, nature is not playing nice with me right now. Actually, how am I supposed to get through this tutorial? You guys are probably gonna get so sick of these videos. Alright. It's not even... You know what? If it tips over, actually maybe we could move the camera a little bit. It's gonna tip over again. Oh, I thought it was gonna tip over. Oh, look at that! That sun is beaming. I'm gonna try to run over to you guys if it starts tipping over. Literally, the camera's right directly in front of the sun. Alright, now we're gonna turn off the radio, hold the power button. I don't know if you guys can see it. Power off. It's powering off. Radio in the box. Nice. I'm like jittering at this point. I feel like it's gonna fall any second at this point. Again. All right, now that's set. Now we want to fold the blades. Ow! I like pinched like. Okay. There we go. Fold the blades. Make sure. By the way, Will also gives me crap. I usually do the left blade on top. He does the right blade on top. It has no meaning whatsoever. The majority of the helicopter pilots do left blade on top, so I'm just gonna give him crap for that. But I'm doing left blade on top. He does right blade on top, but it doesn't matter. Anyways, now it's if you want, you can bend these tail blades back like so. Put the canopy back on it. Man, this might be I don't know when the next time, I mean, there's still some decent weather out. Maybe I'll be able to come out and fly. But yeah, that's it. Now I'm not gonna have to deal with this tripod for now. Alright, so that was pretty much it. Little Goblin, battery, radio, literally no one here. Absolutely no one. It's actually kind of nice when you get to fly all by yourself. It's actually not safe because if something were to ever happen, you want someone here. But I got you guys here. So, yeah, that was absolutely fun. I was able to just fly one after the other. One of these days, actually, I might just bring one of these planes, but planes aren't that exciting. But if you guys want planes, let me know in the comments. I gotta get out of the sun. Let me know in the comments, and I'll bring out a plane. And actually, I'm actually curious. What? Oh, my phone battery's like 48%. So technically, I could do. This is like an hour stream at this point. Hour and 18. That's not too bad. Batteries at like. Okay, so maybe we could do a 2-hour stream. Who knows? But that was fun. Thanks for joining me. And until next time, hopefully there will be no snow on the ground by the time I actually come back out here. Oh yeah, there's my tripod. It's a very weak tripod. Your typical tripod that you can get at Amazon. Anywho, I'm getting distracted like crazy. I'm going to start heading home. Thanks for joining me. If you guys like this type of content, please like and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a good one. See you later.